Expert mode is hard. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We're on day 2. There was no video yesterday because I had jury duty. Luckily, I didn't get picked, but didn't make it home in time. And yeah, fun stuff. Jury duty's fun, ain't it? Anyway, expert mode is even more fun. I have a weird collection of Pokemon on my team right now because I've got some weird berries. We'll go over that here in a minute, but let me go ahead and get breakfast out of the way so I don't get distracted and forget about it. But I do want to recap real quick what we've got going on this week for my first week at expert mode. So we'll see. That is very good. Very, very good. We needed a lot of that oil. That is half of what we need for lunch right there in one collection over just a couple hours since I've been awake. So not bad. Not bad. No skill triggers from Gardevoir. Gardevoir very much underperformed yesterday as well. I was going to swap out for a berry finding team overnight, but yeah, Gardevoir did not let me do that. I went to bed with the team at like 30% energy, I think. So that's fun. One of them is an energy recovery down Pokemon, and Gardevoir did not trigger first thing in the morning, so that didn't help either. So we're going to have a rough week. We do currently have 20% extra tasty odds, which is not a lot, but you know, it could happen. That's 1 in 5. It might happen. I could definitely use it. Going back to 0% area bonus feels so rough. So rough now that I've gotten used to 75% everywhere. 36,114 on this green grass salad that did not go extra tasty. Also, yeah, we got salads, which is possibly my weakest dish type for my first week at expert mode. So that's fun too. That's fun too. Anyway, that is going to be enough to put us at basic 5. So, you know, we're doing fantastic. We're moving up the ranks. Slowly but surely, basic 5. Anyway, cool. First things first. The berries are probably the big thing that is going to be the easy thing to talk about. We've got citrus berries, lepa berries, and figgy berries, with citrus berries being my main one, and the lepa berry and the figgy berries being the 2 sub berries. I also got the benefit of giving Snorlax its favorite berries will grant 2.4 times as much strength as usual, which I don't know how exactly that's calculated because I feel like... So Golem has the citrus berries. Also, cool skill trigger. Very nice, very nice. Golem has the citrus berries. Unfortunately, not one for me to collect to show you. But I feel like he was only getting about 100 and something strength. Granted, this Golem is only level 30. So that could be why. I haven't gone through to check the berry strength for a level 30 Golem. I suppose we could do that real quick. Let's see what's up. We're getting to this a little bit earlier than usual, but let's see. Citrus berries at level 30. Let's go there. Level 30. Actually, no, this is what I want to see. So level 30 would be 61 strength per berry, which, granted, 0% area bonus. So 61 doubled should be 122, right? Since it's the favorite berry, it should be doubled. I've never paid attention to berries as much as I have now. Actually, hold on. Let's click on this. Does this tell me what I need? Probably not. Nope, that's just pulling up the sleeve decks. Doesn't tell me what I need to know. Cool. All right, anyway. So, should be 122. Multiplied by 2.4 should be close to 300. Because double that would be 244. Plus another 40% of the 122 would be about 50 more points. So yeah, right around 300, somewhere around there. But I'm not getting that much from what I remember seeing yesterday. Now, I didn't make a ton of investments yesterday. I did make 2 investments. One to level up and evolve this Golem to get it to 30 because it has potatoes. So instead of having Meowscarada on the team, getting the non-favored berry, which would be penalized, I went ahead and leveled up and evolved this Golem to get favorite berries and potatoes. On the potato front, has been working fantastic. The berry front doesn't seem to be working that well. I honestly feel like I might be able to get more out of Miascarada, but didn't want to do too much yesterday without talking to you guys and letting you know what was going on. So that's kind of where I'm at. However, I do have this really good Ninetales that we caught a while back that I haven't invested in this week, but we do have it at level 44 and it's got berry finding at 50. So we do need to do that. What else did I invest in? I think I invested just a little bit into this Doug Trio to get him to 30 as well. Yes, it's about 15 grand invested in both, so only about 30 grand invested across both of them. So nothing too crazy, but trying to get those favored berries and the ingredients we're looking for. This Doug Trio bringing in tomatoes rather than using Luxray with the non-favored berry. Same thing with the Miascarada. So I tried doing that. I got enough ingredients to make meals, but that's kind of about it. I did have Beware on the team bringing in corn. There's double berries because we need to invest to get it to 50 where the berry finding is. 188. See, that's where I'm confused on this. So let's see. Let's go back to that. It's at level 44 currently. So it's 78. 188 is... let's see. Oh, man. Calculations are hard when they're weird numbers like that. So 78 times 2.4 is 187.2. So I guess they rounded up. So... oh, that's right. Yeah, it's the sub berries. They don't have a penalty is all it is. They don't actually double up like the main berry does. So that one makes sense. I was hoping that Golem would get a citrus berry while we were talking about this so we could look at the exact number we get and try to figure out that math. But yeah, as it stands right now, I'm a little confused on Golem. Lepa berries seem to be working. Unfortunately, I don't have a good citrus berry finder. Berry specialist, that's the one. So we're in a bad boat there, but you know, we're trying, we're doing our best. That's gonna be like 109 still because Gardevoir is almost 60. So yeah, it's not bad. It almost feels like it's still worth it to use my higher level Pokemon over lower leveled Pokemon that have the right berries. But I don't know. We'll figure that out. We got a lot of experimenting to do this week. For now, I'm just kind of trying to figure out expert mode and see what happens on my first week. Kind of going in mostly blind. I haven't really heard much. I definitely haven't seen any tips or anything for expert mode. So I'll be figuring this out on my own. I'm sure there are much better strategies, but I kind of wanted to go in blind and see how I fared without any outside help for now. But I'm just a little confused on the citrus berry thing. But that's enough of that preamble out of the way. Let's go ahead and grab our 200 sleep points. It's going to put us at a grand total of 3,600. And then for our daily lottery, we can get hopefully something that will help us this week. 10 diamonds. Okay. Well, 10 diamonds is nice. I will take that. Let's go ahead and jump into this sleep report. Speaking of sleep reports, my sleep report from yesterday was pretty lackluster. Not a whole lot of anything crazy going on. I caught a Toxel that was terrible. Sent that straight to the professor, but that was all I caught. Nothing too crazy. The only good thing about yesterday's sleep report was that I got like 55,000 dream shards, I think it was. So can't really complain about that. Cannot complain. We got slumbering type, our first ever sleep report in expert mode. It's gonna be pretty rough. It's gonna be rough. I'm gonna go ahead and let you know right now if you didn't know already. 5 spawns, 17.3, basically 17.4 million drowsy power. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. But let's see what we got. Oh wow, Cubone, Totodile, Swablu. Okay, some stuff I haven't seen in a minute. I haven't seen a Swablu in a while, I feel like. 2 Swablu and a Magnemite. Okay, something we can catch, though, at least. At least there's something worth catching. Oh, that is a lot more XP and shards than I would have expected for this kind of... for this amount of drowsy power. So, okay. That's all right. That's pretty good. It's a lot better than 1,000. Cubone's hungry. No, Magnemite is the one I needed to be hungry. I'm not trying to catch a Cubone. I am trying to catch Am I? I don't know. We got a really good one a few days ago. Do I still want to catch a Magnemite? I feel like we could do better. But I've definitely got really good. I have several really good Swablu. I have several really good Cubones. I have 2 really good Totodiles. So yeah, the only one here worth catching is going to be the Magnemite. I'm going to see if I can get a big hit on this, because there's no need to really spend a Poke Biscuit if we don't have to, but it looks like we have to. So that's fun. Let's go ahead and just catch this Magnemite, and we'll call it a day. Cool. All right. Not too bad, though. Not too bad. We definitely could still use a better Magnezone. The one we got is really good, but definitely could find better. So we'll see what's up. Wrap it up, and let's see exactly how this turned out for our first ever sleep report. Ooh, good question. These are all berry specialists except for Magnemite. Huh. I don't know which candy to send out here, honestly. I feel like Cubone candy's probably not the right one. It's between these 3. All 3 could be good. Well, you know what? I'm gonna send out the Magnemite candy. That's the one I caught. I don't know. I feel like all 3 could be potentially good options at this point, but I don't know. I don't know. All right, we got 2,572 research XP and 5,018 dream shards for a total of about 7,600, just about 7,600 dream shards in total. Not bad, not bad. Made back a little bit of what we spent yesterday, but we're probably about to spend, well, we're definitely about to spend some more today. Level 14 in bold. All right, buddy. All right, I see you. Ooh, well, that's berry finding. Triple oil, not bad, not bad. Berry finding at level 10, which is okay. Ooh. Ooh, skill trigger M. Oh, okay. Skill trigger S. Bro, if you have a bold, I feel like bold is skill trigger as well. Ingredient finder S. Inventory up S. We really needed that inventory sooner, but no, it's speed of help down. It's terrible. Absolutely the worst. So we don't want that at all. This would definitely be a neutralizing mint if we were to invest in this, because that nature is awful. Awful. Average PR around 50. Yikes-a-roni, bro. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's hold on. Let's let that finish, because I feel like I might save this one. PR 51. Yikes. Big yikes. Okay, let's just say that let's just neutralizing mint that real fast. PR 51 turns into, I mean, sure. Don't know why oil is such a terrible thing. Okay. Somehow not better. Oh no, 10 is not oil. 10 is berry finding. Berry finding is bad because his inventory space is very limited. That's why. That's what I mean. We needed that inventory and the skill trigger S to swap around. That would have been fine. PR 66. Okay, maybe this ain't the one. Maybe this ain't the one. That double trigger was looking really nice. But yeah, I don't think this is the one. That's unfortunate. I would have really liked to have that berry finding in there if we could fit it, but without the inventory up sooner. And without a beneficial nature, if this was speed of help up nature, this probably would have been fine. Especially if it was adamant. That would have been really good. I think. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Speed of help up definitely would have helped. But yeah, this one, as is, it just ain't going to work. So we're going to send that one to live with the professor. And we are going to move on to hopefully some new news, but I don't think we have anything yet. It's been a while since we've gotten new news. We have, nope, no new news. No new news, but we do have some community reports. Probably a lot. I forgot to check last night before I went to sleep. I was very tired yesterday. 50 out of 50. Nice. Okay. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 out of 50 that doubled up. That is, that's about 30%-ish, somewhere around there. Not too bad, not too bad. Definitely not going to complain about 30%-ish. 30%-ish is really good. All right, let's move on real quick. We have got some stuff to do because we need to figure out what is happening. We have plenty of corn right now. Also, Ninetales bringing in some extra corn every now and then is also going to help stave off how quickly we need to bring Beware back on the team. We currently have enough corn. Let's see, 17 is 34 plus another 17 is 40, no, 51. So that will, yeah, we have enough to get through breakfast tomorrow. So that's really good. Maybe by the end of the day, we'll get enough corn from Ninetales to get us through lunch tomorrow. Not too sure, but we definitely need tomatoes. We definitely need oil. We have enough potatoes to get through breakfast, but I feel like we keep Golem on the team. I feel like that's what we do. We do have enough for the backup apple acid yogurt dress salad once I get decent extra tasty odds. I would like to get some extra tasties because this 0% area bonus is killing me. But as it stands right now, I honestly think berry finders are going to put in more work than an extra tasty would, because the extra tasty is really getting a big multiplier from the area bonus. Whereas the berry finders are getting that multiplier from area bonus on other islands, but without the multiplier, I feel like just naturally Ninetales is going to bring in more strength than what an extra tasty would, because an extra tasty at this point is only getting me about 31,000 on a green grass salad, 36,000, somewhere around there, whereas a berry finding Ninetales can bring in a lot more than that. So, well, I say that, but also the Lepa berries are not doubled up like normal, so maybe I have misread that situation. But, however, oof, big oof, don't have a lot of candies. This is XP gains up, so we do have enough candies thanks to XP gains up to get to 50, which we do desperately need, which is another 50 grand in dream shards. But that will make a big difference actually unlocking berry finding. So we have 3 berries per collection now, which is really good. Really good. Also getting soybeans every now and then helps. A little bit of corn helps. It is ingredient finding down, so we won't get too much, but at least we've got helping speed M and berry finding S now unlocked. So that's pretty good. The occasional energizing cheer will also help out, especially since it's more likely to go to the lowest energy Pokemon on the team. So if we can get that pretty soon, since Gardevoir has been slacking the last 3 weeks. Is Gardevoir's reign of terror over? I don't know. Maybe it's time to start investing in another one, but as it stands right now, we're in a bad spot with Gardevoir not doing his job. Yeah, I was hoping that having Gardevoir on the team overnight would give us a double trigger first thing in the morning, or at least a singular one, but no, nothing at all. Times are tough here on expert mode Greengrass. It also doesn't help that I feel like I rolled very, very unfortunate berries and very unfortunately rolled salads. So yeah, that's fun. That's fun. But maybe we got a citrus berry we can check real fast. So this is going to give us, that is 147. 147? Wow. So citrus berries, level 30. Is it just 61 times 2.4? Is that what we're looking at? Because that's really bad. That's really bad. It is 146.4 is 61 times 2.4. Wow. Wow. So citrus berries are terrible. Terrible. Don't like that. Definitely don't have a good Onyx. I have an Onyx with berry finding, but I think it's at level 100. And everything else about that Onyx is terrible. I feel like I have rolled the most unfortunate set of berries Oh no, man. Come on. This is what we've got. Berry finding, well, berry specialist wise. This is what we've got. Oh no. Well, berry finding's unlocked there. Let's see. Let's go to the figgy berries. At level 31, we're looking at 61. So yeah, it's the exact same. It's the exact same, but at least it's 3 at a time. I genuinely don't know what to do about this. 2 citrus berries at a time would be nice, but it's Ingredient Finder S and Ingredient Finder M, and we would definitely want to level this guy up. This is like the worst case scenario, but this is the best Onyx I've caught, and only because it has berry finding. So yeah, we're in a terrible boat. You already have berry finding unlocked. Could level you up and keep you in sneaky snacking mode, but that just seems a bit goofy. Yeah, we're not in a good position with the things that we have found ourselves stuck with berry wise and recipe wise. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad out here. I don't even know what to do about this guy anymore. I mean, the only thing I can think is to swap in Masquerada and just see how much strength I get if it's more than 147. Because if it is, then there's no point in using the golem. So you know what? We're here to figure stuff out, so we might as well. Let's throw in Masquerada, level 54, but all potatoes, and very fast. So pretty good, pretty good. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll try. We'll see what's up. These are not producing very much strength either. So what did we calculate that at? It's at it was 100 and something. I forgot already. I'm so distraught by these numbers. I've already forgotten. But yeah, Luxray. Probably should have written these numbers down. At least Luxray's bringing in tomatoes. We might even be better off putting in Raichu. But we do need tomatoes. We do need tomatoes. I want to get this guy to 50 for that ingredient finding. So yeah, I'll throw him on the team as well. Things are rough. Things are rough out here. But we're going to do the best we can. We're going to see how far we can get. I'm hoping that I can at least be at grade 3 by the time I go to bed tonight. That would be fantastic. Let's see. Triple berries. Triple Lepa berries. 219. So, Ninetales, definitely the right call. Definitely the right call. Double oil. Perfect. Love to see that. Nothing from anybody else. Yeah. It's bad. It's bad out here, man. It is. It's tough. It's tough. So yeah. I don't know what else to say other than that. Let's go ahead and check out these missions. I did get some extra missions for being expert mode. We got 11 more missions to go, but I think once we collect this one for using 281 candies, that will drop down to 10. Yep. We got to get to Great 2 for 2,060 Dream Shards, Ultra 4 for a small Dream Cluster, Master 3 for a Torchic instance, which actually would be nice, but I don't think we're making it to Master 3. I don't think that's happening with the way things are going. We're learning a little bit more every day, and maybe we can make some changes over the course of the week that really help out, but it's gonna be an uphill battle. Cook 17 times for another 2060 Dream Shards. We're halfway to the favorite berries for 3 small handy candies. Go to bed on time 5 times for 15 diamonds. Give out 15 biscuits for 3 small handy candies. All standard stuff. Here's the new stuff that I got. I don't know if this is going to be the same for everybody every week. So if you have been to expert mode and you got these same things, let me know. But add a rock type Pokemon to sleep for 20 hours for 5 small handy candies. regular handy candies, and then a fire type and a ground type for 20 hours each for 5 small fire type candies and 5 small ground type candies, respectively. Definitely different, but I'd rather have regular handy candies, especially the fact that we get 5 handy candies for the rock type. I'd rather have the regular handy candies because then at least I can use it on whatever Pokemon I want, you know? Well, yeah, I mean, I guess it's something, but just give me the handy candies, man. Give me the handy candies. Unless they're going to be medium candies. Like if those are fire and ground medium candies, which I'm pretty sure they're not, then yeah, I would rather have the handy candies. But yeah, that's what we got for our missions this week. Not terrible, but nothing anything really super crazy compared to usual. Gardevoir, you gonna send us off on a skill trigger, please? Thank you. That's what I needed. Perfect. All right, well, I guess that is as good a spot as any to end this video. Well, actually, you know what? What I do want to say is I really like the design of this map. I really like all the greenery and the trees and everything. It actually feels like you're deep in the woods and you just found a small clearing, rather than just, you know, this giant empty field that green grass and others can kind of feel like sometimes. But I really like it, especially the trees off in the distance that are kind of hidden by the strength banner. But I do like it. I really like the design of this map. I kind of wish this is what green grass looked like all the time, but you know, at least we're getting something different. So that's good. I like it. I also like the little mat, how it's got a different design on it. You know, little things make a difference. But that is where I'm going to wrap things up for today. I'm going to continue to struggle on through expert mode. Let me know if you've been to expert mode, your results with it, if you got some good berries or you actually did really well. I did see a few people in the Discord went to expert mode. Some people got some good stuff out of it. So, you know, let me know down in the comments below, but I'm going to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. Anyway, whatever. It is what it is. I'm so flustered right now because of expert mode. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. A huge shout out to our ace trainers, Illusion, White Husky Star, JP, Barty, Rogue Bastion, Josh Garrett, and SDK Posse. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you would like to support the channel, you can do so for as little as $1 per month by clicking the Join or Subscribe Plus button right below this video. You can also find the link to my Ko-Fi in the description if you prefer a one-off donation, as well as the links to my live stream channels and the Discord, where you can come hang out with us, talk about Pokemon Sleep, and a bunch of other fun stuff. But other than that, y'all have a good night. And until next time, later, dudes.